Hey guys, this is Brady Deering with the Wynot Company, and I'm going to show y'all how to build a flag box. The first step is to take the rough sawn lumber and rip it into a 3.5 inch wide strip. Then I go over to the joiner, adjust my fence, and face joint one side to get it flat. Then I adjust the fence again to do the edge joining, to make that edge square to the face that I just jointed. Once this process is complete, I'll square up the other face with the planer. Once both sides are surfaced and the fourth side is ripped on the table saw, I'll round over the edges of the top of what will be the flag box on the router. This saves time now and is easier to do at this step. Once that's done, I adjust the height of my table saw blade to about 1/4 inch. This is so I can rip the two grooves that will be in the flag box, one for the back and one for the glass. Next, I'm using this homemade tenon jig that I made to cut the steep 22.5 degree miters on each corner. Here I'm adjusting the blade to 67.5 degrees and then lining up my jig to match up perfectly. Once the jig is set up, I can attach the first piece. On the bottom of the flag box, each end has the 22.5 degree cut, and on the sides, only one does. The last side, that's the top, has this 45 degree miter. Once that's done, I'm able to dry fit the flag boxes for fit. This is the back panel that I had already glued up prior to this video. It's about 1/4 inch thick, made from a resawn black walnut board that was about 6 inches wide. I glued them together, and then I'm tracing the back template here. So I'm getting 6 out of this panel, which is how many I need for the flag box order that I'm working on. So once those are traced out, I go over to the bandsaw and I'll rough them out. I always make sure to cut a little proud of the line because sometimes the fit needs to be tweaked. So I'll always do a dry fit and then cut to the exact size that I need for each individual flag box. Once that dry fit is complete, I'll flip it over and remove the tape used for the dry fit and then reapply it for the glue up process. I'm using the painter's tape to clamp the flag box together during the glue up. So once I apply the glue to the miter joints, I put the back panel in with no glue. This allows the grain to expand and contract as that panel moves. Then I tape the top of the flag box together to finish the clamping process, and it's ready to dry. In the meantime, I take some scrap pieces and set up the bandsaw to rip off the top from the base of the flag box. This really saves a lot of time because it cuts the number of glue ups that I have to do in half, because I don't have to glue the top up separate from the base of the flag box. If you have a bandsaw, this is a super nice trick to really speed things up and ensure that the top fits perfectly to the bottom. Once I get done with that, I always take the time to burn my name in the back and then on to sanding and finishing. So here I'm using the General Finishes Armor Seal, which is a urethane finish. Just applying it with the foam brush evenly. I did 2 coats of this. In between each coat, I took a white non-woven pad and kind of broke off the dust nibs that formed during the drying process and re-smoothed it, and then reapplied the finish. And then once the last coat was dry, I did the same thing just to smooth the finish up. Here, I'm taking super glue and putting a little bit of super glue all around the rabbet that I cut with the table saw and the lid. This ensures that the glass fits down in there smoothly. Once the glue is dried there, I take some painter's tape and align the top with the bottom and just secure it so it doesn't move. Then I measure 3 inches from the top of the flag box and secure the piano hinge in place with 2 pieces of painter's tape. This just ensures that it doesn't move around on me while I pre-drill the holes for the screws. Once that's done, I take the screws and install them with a drill. Then I remove the painter's tape and it's time to install the latch. For this one, I like to put it on the side so it's a focal point. I really think it looks nice, and it's just a nice finishing touch. Once the latch is installed, it's done. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you'd like to see next, and thanks for watching. See y'all.